And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Love. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Love. He's going to go for a big play down, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 70 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 3rd down run gets them nothing. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Snead's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That's sacked by the DN, Tanico Autry.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Luck says let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. Looking to throw again on second down. Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On third down, a run by Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball.
There goes Mark Ingram. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 78 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.